Do this before bed and lose weight while you sleep. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we reveal a simple yet effective nighttime routine that can help you shed pounds effortlessly. Discover the secret exercise and relaxation techniques designed to boost your metabolism and promote fat burning as you sleep. Say goodbye to restless nights and hello to a slimmer, healthier you. Don't miss out. Watch now to transform your bedtime habits. 1. Pelvic tilt exercise. Purpose. Pelvic tilt exercises strengthen the lower back and abdominal muscles, improving posture and relieving lower back pain. Exercise steps. Starting position. Lie on your back on a comfortable surface, such as a yoga mat. Bend your knees and keep your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Place your arms by your sides with palms facing down, performing the pelvic tilt. Inhale deeply to prepare. As you exhale, gently flatten your lower back against the floor by tilting your pelvis upward. Imagine bringing your belly button toward your spine. Hold this position for 5 seconds while breathing normally. Inhale and return to the starting position, allowing a natural curve in your lower back. Repetition. Repeat the tilt and hold sequence for 10 to 12 repetitions, aiming for a smooth and controlled motion. Tips. Keep your neck and shoulders relaxed throughout the exercise. Focus on engaging your core muscles during the tilt. Perform the exercise slowly to avoid straining your back. By consistently practicing this 1-minute pelvic tilt exercise, you can help improve your core strength and alleviate lower back discomfort. 2. Seated straight leg calf stretch exercise. This stretch targets the calf muscles, improving flexibility and reducing muscle tension in the lower legs. Exercise steps. Starting position. Sit on the floor with your legs extended straight in front of you. Keep your back straight and your toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Place your hands on your thighs or beside your hips for support. Performing the stretch. Inhale deeply to prepare. As you exhale, gently lean forward from your hips, reaching your hands toward your feet. If you can, grab your toes or the balls of your feet. If you cannot reach your feet, you can hold onto your shins or use a towel around your feet to assist. Keep your knees straight and your toes flexed toward you to maximize the stretch in your calves. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and feeling the stretch along the back of your legs. Repetition. Slowly release the stretch and return to the starting position. Repeat the stretch one more time, holding for another 20 to 30 seconds. Tips. Avoid rounding your back. Keep it as straight as possible to focus the stretch on your calves. Perform the stretch slowly and gently to prevent injury. If you feel any pain, ease out of the stretch immediately. By incorporating this 1-minute seated straight leg calf stretch into your routine, you can help improve the flexibility and health of your calf muscles. 3. Glute bridge one leg on bench exercise. Purpose. This exercise targets the glute muscles, hamstrings, and core, enhancing lower body strength and stability. Exercise steps. Starting position. Lie on your back on the floor near a bench or sturdy surface. Bend your knees and place one foot flat on the bench, keeping the other leg extended straight up towards the ceiling. Place your arms by your sides with palms facing down for support. Performing the exercise. Inhale deeply to prepare. As you exhale, press through the heel of the foot on the bench and lift your hips off the ground, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your extended leg. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement and hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Inhale and slowly lower your hips back to the ground without touching it completely, maintaining tension in your glutes. Repetition. Repeat the lift and lower sequence for 30 seconds on one leg. Switch legs and perform the exercise for another 30 seconds on the opposite leg. Tips. Keep your core engaged throughout the exercise to stabilize your pelvis. Ensure your knee is aligned with your ankle on the working leg. Perform the exercise with controlled, smooth movements to avoid strain. Incorporating this 1-minute glute bridge one leg on bench exercise into your routine can help strengthen your glutes, improve hip stability, and enhance overall lower body strength. 4. Glute bridge variations exercise. Purpose. These variations of the glute bridge exercise target the glutes, hamstrings, and core, enhancing lower body strength and stability. Exercise steps. Standard glute bridge, 20 seconds. Starting position. Lie on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor hip-width apart, and arms by your sides. Movement. Lift your hips towards the ceiling, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze your glutes at the top and hold for 2 seconds. Lower your hips back down without touching the floor. Repetitions. Perform as many controlled repetitions as you can in 20 seconds. Single leg glute bridge, 20 seconds per leg. Starting position. Lie on your back with one knee bent, foot flat on the floor, and the other leg extended straight up towards the ceiling. Movement. Lift your hips towards the ceiling, keeping the extended leg in line with your torso. Squeeze your glutes at the top and hold for 2 seconds. Lower your hips back down without touching the floor. Repetitions. Perform as many controlled repetitions as you can in 10 seconds for each leg. Marching glute bridge, 20 seconds. Starting position. Lie on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor hip-width apart, and arms by your sides. Movement. Lift your hips into the standard glute bridge position. Alternate lifting each foot off the ground, bringing one knee towards your chest while keeping your hips elevated. Repetitions. March in place for 20 seconds, maintaining a steady pace and keeping your hips lifted. Tips. Engage your core throughout all variations to stabilize your pelvis. Perform each movement with control and focus on squeezing your glutes. Breathe steadily and deeply throughout the exercise. Incorporating these 1-minute glute bridge variations into your routine can help enhance glute strength, hip stability, and overall lower body fitness. 5. Dead bug exercise. Purpose. The dead bug exercise strengthens the core, improves stability, and promotes proper spinal alignment. Exercise steps. Starting position. Lie on your back on a comfortable surface, such as a yoga mat. Bend your knees at a 90-degree angle, raising your legs so your shins are parallel to the floor. Extend your arms straight up towards the ceiling, directly above your shoulders. Performing the exercise. Inhale deeply to prepare. As you exhale, slowly lower your right arm and left leg towards the floor simultaneously. Keep your lower back pressed into the mat and your core engaged. Lower your arm and leg until they are just above the ground, then return to the starting position while inhaling. Repeat the movement with your left arm and right leg. Repetition. Continue alternating sides in a controlled manner for 1 minute, aiming for smooth and deliberate movements. Tips. Keep your core engaged throughout the exercise to prevent your lower back from arching. Move slowly to maintain control and maximize the effectiveness of the exercise. Breathe steadily, exhaling as you lower your limbs and inhaling as you return to the starting position. Incorporating this 1-minute dead bug exercise into your routine can help strengthen your core, improve stability, and support overall functional fitness. Purpose. This exercise targets the glutes, hamstrings, and inner thighs, enhancing lower body strength and stability. Exercise steps. Starting position. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Place your arms by your sides with palms facing down. Lift your heels so you are balanced on the balls of your feet, tiptoes. Performing the exercise. Glute bridge. Inhale deeply to prepare. As you exhale, press through the balls of your feet and lift your hips towards the ceiling, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Abduction. While holding the bridge position, slowly open your knees, pushing them outward as far as comfortable. Keep your hips elevated and stable. Return. Bring your knees back together, maintaining the tiptoe bridge position. Lower your hips back to the floor, then lift them again and repeat. Repetition. Continue the bridge and abduction sequence for 1 minute, aiming for controlled and smooth movements. Tips. Engage your core throughout the exercise to stabilize your pelvis. Keep your movements controlled to maximize muscle engagement and avoid strain. Breathe steadily, exhaling as you lift and open your knees, and inhaling as you lower your hips and bring your knees back together. Incorporating this 1-minute tip-toe glute bridge abduction exercise into your routine can help strengthen your glutes, hamstrings, and inner thighs, improving overall lower body strength and stability. 7. Around the world exercise. Purpose. The Around the World exercise enhances core strength, shoulder stability, and overall coordination. Exercise steps. Starting position. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Hold a lightweight medicine ball or any small object with both hands at chest level. Performing the exercise. Movement. Begin by moving the weight in a circular motion around your head. Start by bringing it to the right, then behind your head, to the left, and finally back to the front. Control. Make sure to keep your core engaged and your movements smooth and controlled. Avoid twisting your torso. Only your arms should move. Direction change. After 30 seconds, reverse the direction of the circle, moving the weight to the left, then behind your head, to the right, and back to the front. Repetition. Continue the circular motion for 30 seconds in one direction and then switch to the opposite direction for the remaining 30 seconds. Tips. Keep your shoulders relaxed and avoid shrugging them up towards your ears. Maintain a steady, even pace to ensure control throughout the exercise. Focus on engaging your core muscles to stabilize your body and support the movement. Incorporating this 1-minute Around the World exercise into your routine can help improve your core strength, shoulder stability, and overall coordination. 8. Bridge march exercise.